everybody. I'm Kimberly Turner from cookingwithkimberly.com, and this is my mom, Ingrid Turner.
Hi.
Today we are making some banana oatmeal drop cookies. Now, the reason why we're making these today is because I'm sure you've seen this before on your counter. Really old, advanced bananas. They're not bad. Don't throw them out, okay? You can peel them and put them in the freezer for banana bread or banana muffins, quick bread, or you can do this. So this is what we're gonna do. You can just eyeball if you want to, but what I like to do is one basic measuring is 1 banana per half cup of quick rolled oats, which I have here. Okay. So we're using 3 bananas today, and we're gonna use 1.5 cups of the quick rolled oats. Okay, so that's the basic recipe, and you can just make them like that. You don't have to do anything else to them. Today, though, we're going to do half this batch with some chocolate chips.
Yes,
because what doesn't taste nice? Banana and chocolate always tastes nice. You could always do a little bit of peanut butter if you want. Those go in the garden. Okay, so I have my chocolate chips here, and we're gonna wait for a minute with that. Now I have some bee pollen, and I just like to bake with bee pollen, and we use it as often as we can. It's nice to bake with. So I'm gonna use about a tablespoon of this in here.
And it's good for you.
Yep, just because, why not? Okay, a dash of salt. You don't have to, but we are.
Salt always brings the sugar out.
Now I'm just gonna mash these bananas up. That's really simple. You can use a fork, you can use a masher. Now we don't need to add any extra sugar or anything like that, because these bananas are super sweet since they are nice and ripe, extra ripe, right? So I don't think it's necessary. This is a really super duper healthy snack. These are vegan, right?
Yes.
If you don't use the chocolate chips, of course, but they're vegan and a nice alternative for a snack.
Smells nice.
If you wanted to, you can add a little honey in here. All the people who subscribe to Ayurvedic medicine will be mad at me that I said that, but you know, people bake with honey all the time. So into my bowl goes 1.5 cups of quick rolled oats. Don't use the other can. You don't want to do that. I have my oven preheated to 350 degrees. Mix that up. Really simple, right, Mommy? Only a couple ingredients. You can get away with 2 ingredients.
I've never seen you make these before, so this is a new one for me.
Well, if you want to, you can add seeds in this. You could add nuts in this. You could add dried fruit to this.
My idea would be to add a few drops of lemon juice, but that's just me.
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay, so that's what you've got. It's just bananas and oats, right? It looks like cookie batter, doesn't it?
Looks good.
It does, right? And we are not going to put the chocolate chips in yet. We're going to use half of it. Okay, so we have some cookie sheets, and I have our baking, our special baking sheet ready so it doesn't stick. And I'm just going to drop these onto the baking sheet into, like, cookie size lumps. Simple.
They look like macaroons.
And look how fast you can make this. The kids could do this even.
Yes.
Right after school.
They wouldn't get bored with the mixing because there isn't much to it.
That's right.
They'd be so proud.
And so easy to remember. Like, they could just come home from school and bust these out.
Yeah. I mean, how many times over the years have we thrown bananas out?
Boy.
When they were overripe.
Well, I try not to. I try and freeze mine now. But when you're freezing, I find that taking the skin off, some people just throw them in the freezer, and it's kind of handy if you're just like in a rush. You can throw them in just like that with the skin, just into the freezer without a bag or anything, right? But if you've ever tried to take them back out to use them, peeling that skin off is no punk. It's a serious business. You have to put it under cold water. It's a real pain in the butt. So I just like to take it right off and then put it in, and that just works so much better. So simple.
Yes.
These are it doesn't have to be perfect, guys. Just take some spoons.
Drop cookies are never perfect.
I like them like that because it makes me feel like they're homemade.
Which they are.
Yep. Okay, so these are ready to go. Look how fast that was. Like, it took me 5 minutes to do, not even. So these are ready to go. On the side, I'm just waiting for the oven to come up to heat. So as I'm waiting, I'm going to add about a 1/4 cup, maybe even just a little bit less. I'm gonna eyeball it. I think that's okay. That's like 1/8 of a cup. Maybe a little bit more than 1/8 of a cup of chocolate chips. Use small ones if you like. We're just putting it in half of them because, some people might not want chocolate all through there. So that's what we're doing.
I often make the recipe for chocolate chip cookies without chocolate chips.
Yeah.
And I love them.
Yeah?
Yes, I like those cookies.
Okay.
You like them better with the chocolate
I
chips.
do. I like chocolate chip cookies though, but I like chocolate chip cookie dough better than anything.
Oh, no.
You could add a little bit of vanilla in here if you wanted to.
Sure.
Not necessary. So that's what's going on. We're gonna wait and put these on the cookie sheet that we have here because we only have one baking sheet, so that's what we're doing. These are going in right now for about 10 minutes. You want them to be golden and dry, okay? So here we go. There's no need for convection because they're not gonna rise. They're not gonna be fluffy. There's no egg in here or anything. Okay, it's been 10 minutes, so I just wanted to check them. I like to do that just in case they are done beforehand or something crazy is going on in there. And it's not. Everything looks great. They're gonna go another 5 minutes, basically about 15 minutes, and you want them golden. Okay? So we'll be right back. These guys are done. They're goldenish. They're quite firm. They can still feel a little bit of moisture inside of them, and that's okay. It's gonna harden up, don't worry. All cookies come out like that. So I'm going to take these off and put them onto a cooling rack. They should slide right off because I'm using this silicone baking sheet. Now these are vegan. These are vegetarian right here. I did put chocolate chips. I'm putting chocolate chips in the others, so they're not. But these guys are. So this is a cool way to get a healthy snack in. Careful, mommy.
You know what I'm like.
I know,
Can't
Mom's a
stand it if
perfectionist.
it's not perfect.
Okay, so I'm just going to transfer this sheet to a new cookie sheet because it's not hot, right? If I put my cookie batter, typically speaking, if I put my cookie batter on that hot sheet, like if you were doing chocolate chip cookies or peanut butter cookies, they would just melt and ooze everywhere. You don't want that.
Down.
So I have the hot sheet, and that's just what I have to deal with because I only have one. But I have the baking cookie sheet that's cold, right? So we've mixed in those chocolate chips. Again, you can add more chocolate chips to it. No chocolate chips, you can put fruit, nuts, seeds, blah, 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 whatever, okay? So we're gonna do the same thing and just create some nice little drops. Make sure you got a couple chocolate chips in each one. I think those are gonna be nice. It's not often you get chocolate banana cookies, is it?
No, they smell nice.
They do smell nice, Mommy. Would you like to try one?
I'm surprised at how many cookies you got out of that.
Three little bananas, right?
Mm-hmm.
You don't need a lot. And sometimes after dinner, you just need a little, something, just little something. Doesn't have to be healthy or non-healthy or whatever, okay? Just a little tiny something is what I want. So we had a dozen and almost another dozen here, right? Almost 2 dozen cookies.
From 3 bananas and how much oatmeal?
1.5 cups.
1.5. So quick oats.
Into the oven. Here they go.
Like your purple mixing bowl. Kim.
Oh yes. We have all kinds of cool mixing bowls on the site.
Yes, we do.
Make sure you go check out shop.cookingwithkimberly.com and you see all kinds of cool things for your kitchen. Okay, right? We're gonna try this sucker.
Hasn't cooled off yet.
They're pretty hot still, but we're gonna try a couple bit. No added sugar. Low in fat.
It's a nice cookie.
Just a little something, something. It's almost like banana bread in a little cookie.
Good. You could add anything to that you wanted to.
And it's a good way to use up your banana.
Little bits of fruit, or honey, or
yes, ma'am.
whatever.
So let's line these up. We'll have the other ones out in a jiffy. We're gonna try those too. I suspect that I'm really gonna enjoy the chocolate ones with the banana. Okay. Okay,
So
out come our chocolate banana oatmeal ones. They look nice. Check them out. Lovely. Over here. Now this is gonna sweeten them up a little bit as well. I think the chocolate chips will be a nice addition. And just let them cool. Okay, we're gonna let those cool, and we're gonna try those for you too. Okay, well I think these have sufficiently cooled. Would you like to share a chocolate one?
Sure, sure.
And see what they're like. I think it's gonna sweeten it up a little bit more. I know we like sweet things, but this is a nice alternative, I think. There you go. It's like a banana bread, isn't it? In a little cookie.
Good.
I like the chocolate chips in there. It gives it just that little bit extra sweetness and zip.
Yeah.
It'd be good with cinnamon in. It'd be good with ginger in. I'm not mad at them.
They're very good.
Mom wishes they were sweeter. So if you want to, you can always add a little bit of sugar, some brown sugar, molasses even, honey, agave nectar. So many choices. Anyhow, that's how you do it. Even if you're not looking to do vegan and you just don't have eggs or milk or the other things you need, this is a good alternative, right?
And you need a quick dessert.
That's right.
That's the thing to do.
That's right. And so that's how you make vegan banana oatmeal cookies, drop cookies. That's it. Or
Try them.
banana chocolate oatmeal. You know what I mean? Anyhow, that's it. That's all. Make sure you check out Mom's website at ingridturnertoday.com. Follow me on Twitter at Cooking with Kim, E with a capital E. Like the fan page at facebook.com/cookingwithkimberly. My shows are on ifood.tv/cookingwithkimberly and youtube.com/cookingwithkimberly. And my site is cookingwithkimberly.com. That's it. That's all. Be a champion in your kitchen and eat deliciously. Bye.
Bye-bye.